Hello from Rothesay on the Isle of Bute, and the next trip we are going to be taking is a kind of bus and sail. We're going to take a bus with West Coast Motors from Rothesay up to Rhubodach, hop off and jump on the CalMac ferry from Rhubodach to Colintraive. Why? Well, because it's something to do, but also Rhubodach Colintraive is the shortest ferry service that CalMac provide. The distance between Rhubodach and Colintraive is 410 metres. Now, it's not the shortest ferry journey in Scotland in terms of distance, but it is the shortest that CalMac provide. So let's go and see how we get on. So Rothesay is a pleasant little town. It was very popular in Victorian and Edwardian times when folk from Glasgow would come down the water and spend their holidays there. It's shown a wee bit of wear and tear, but it's still got some lovely features, that fountain and the old pavilion, and there is a Victorian toilet which might go and check out. Always a bit dodgy taking a camera into a toilet, but we'll see how we get on.
The toilets were built in 1899 by the Rothesay Harbour Trust for the grand sum of £530. But why are these toilets here at all? Well, the answer goes back to the year 1853, when a law was passed banning the sale of alcohol in Scotland on Sundays. However, paddle steamers were exempt from this ban. Now, in Scotland, when someone has taken drink and are drunk, they are said to be steaming. I think we can get an idea of where this term came from. Folk intent on getting drunk were said to be steaming. Apparently there were few toilets on board the paddle steamers, so when they got to Rothesay, they were bursting and there was nowhere to go, so the toilets were built. The female toilets weren't added until 1994. Why were there no ladies' toilets? Did women not drink on board paddle steamers, or were they just expected to hold on? I don't know, but these B-listed toilets are probably the most impressive public conveniences in Britain. And as we cross to Guildford Square, it's just that time to remind you to consider subscribing. I really do appreciate all your support. Here is our West Coast Motors bus. We're going to take the 20-minute journey on the 490 service up to Rhubodach. And here's our route. We're going to take the A884 out of Rothesay, and then after passing through the village of Port Bannatyne, we'll be on the A886 up to Rhubodach, and then we'll be taking the 5-minute ferry crossing to Colintraive. And as we head toward Rhubodach, even on this grey, overcast day, the scenery just gets better and better.
Cheers.
And here's the first look at our vessel, MV LOCH DUNVEGAN. Launched in 1991, she served on the route between Caledonian and Caledonian on Skye. When the Skye Bridge was completed in 1995, she was surplus to requirements, but in the year 1999 she took up service on this route, the 5-minute Rhubodach Colintraive service. Passenger accommodation is on the starboard side of the vessel and can take 250 persons. So we'll have a walkthrough of the 2 lounges on board. The car deck has space for 36 cars.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Caledonian MacBrayne vessel. Please listen very carefully to the following safety announcements. In the unlikely event of an emergency, you will be informed by means of an emergency signal consisting of 7 or more short blasts, followed by one prolonged blast on the ship's whistle, alarm bell, or public address system. Your attention is drawn to the passenger emergency instruction notices, which are displayed at muster stations and in other locations around the vessel. Like boats, like rams, like point, and other oil crafts, all of which
I think you're doing the same as us, just back one way and back.
life jackets with donning instructions provided for all aboard. In the unlikely event of an emergency requiring evacuation, you will be instructed by the master to proceed to the nearest muster station. Muster stations can be identified by a square green and white sign depicting a family group. At the muster station, if necessary, a crew member will issue you with a life jacket and provide assistance as required. At all times, you should remain calm and follow the instructions of the crew members at your muster station. Do not attempt to abandon the vessel unless specifically instructed to do so by a crew member. Thank you for your attention.
If you would like to try out CalMac's shortest ferry crossing, it will cost you the grand sum of £2.90 for an adult foot passenger return. You can also purchase a Bute 24-hour island ticket with West Coast Motors. I think that's good value for money. Now, just some other little factoids that I found interesting. The word Colintraive comes from an old Gaelic term which means swimming straight. In the past, cattle were swum from the Isle of Bute to Colintraive on their way to markets in lowland Scotland. The name Rhubodach, well, that apparently means old man's point. We'll leave that there.
So that was tremendous fun. What was that, 2 minutes? 2.5 minutes on the ferry. Great little trip and beautiful scenery. So thanks so much for watching this quirky little video from another hidden gem in Scotland, and look out for the next one. Did you enjoy it?
I did. Absolutely perfect. My type of ferry crossing. Short and calm.
Flat calm.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
I cannot begin to tell you how beautiful this part of Scotland is. If you can get to Cowal, just come and visit. It is absolutely gorgeous.
I agree.